with the CT-4 Workscope and Allison Hahn from DOE-NE. Thank you, Allison. You can take it away.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. I'm Allison Hahn, the Federal Program Manager. We also have Ben Sapiti on the line from Sandiam National Lab. He is the National Technical Director for this program. Before we get into the work scope for the FY22 NEOP call, I'm just going to give an overview on the ARS program as a whole. So jumping in, the goal of the ARS program, sorry, things are popping up. The goal of the ARS program is to address through R&D near-term challenges that advanced reactor vendors face in meeting domestic material control and accounting and physical protection system requirements for, again, domestic builds. Specifically, the ARS program is focused on the domestic regulatory requirements from the NRC and does not examine international safeguards. We seek to reduce roadblocks to deployment by solving regulatory challenges, reducing safeguards and security costs, and utilizing the latest technologies and approaches for plant monitoring and protection. Within the program, we have 6 focus areas. You can see them here. Developing robust and cost-appropriate physical protection strategies. Number 2, examine HALU regulatory considerations. And what we mean here is to examine the current regulations and determine how we can reduce any uncertainties within those. The 3rd, develop MCNA approaches for pebble beds, and then develop MCNA and physical protection approaches and requirements for microreactors, develop MCNA approaches for the liquid fuel reactors, and then lastly, support related international engagements. One other note, other programs within NE focus on the MCNA issues related to the fuel cycle facilities. The ARS program is focused on the advanced reactors. So for FY22, the ARS program has 1 scope. It's open to university leads and a maximum of $400K over 2 years. So we're looking for new safeguard, security, and safety by design, that 3SBD approach that focuses on domestic material control and accounting and physical protection system requirements for domestic builds. The tie to safety systems is very important for the physical protection analyses. Proposals should focus on regulatory requirements with attention to new rulemaking activities that support advanced reactor licensing. At the bottom of this slide here, you can see the list of preferred reactor technologies. All advanced reactor technologies are relevant, but we're focused on the sodium fast reactors, pebble beds, and microreactors for this call. And to again, just re-emphasize again, this program is focused on helping U.S. vendors with NRC licensing. Proposals related to international safeguards or security will not be considered. We focus on near-term results to get research in the hands of vendors in time to affect their license applications. Methodology development will be a lower priority since it does take several years to develop that methodology and then implement it. Higher priority will be given to near-term applications and demonstrating the benefits of the 3SBD. And with that, it was a short presentation. Ben and I are available to answer any questions you may have. I can leave it up here for everyone to see.
Okay, if anybody has any questions, please go ahead and type them into the question feature of GoToWebinar. We'll wait a few minutes to see if anything shows up. Okay, here's our first question. So the ARS and FCM Pact are different programs?
Yeah, so the ARS program, Advanced Reactor Safeguards Program, is different than the Fuel Cycle MPACT program. The ARS program is focused on the reactor buildings and the fuel cycle is focused on fuel cycle facilities.
Okay, Allison, I'm not seeing any more questions, so I think we will just end this session. Just as a reminder, if questions do come up later, please send them to neup@inl.gov, and we will resume the webinar at 12 noon Eastern Time with the RC5 and IRP RC1 work scopes. Thanks, everyone.